time for the red marker. Time for Professor Maiocco's grades.
Oh, here we go.
What you got for us, Steve?
Go ahead.
I don't know. Let's take a look. Let's see what grades I turned in. B+. Who would have thought I'd give the 49ers a B+ after they score 16 points? That's usually a D- performance, but they came through in the clutch. So offense gets up there close to the A territory. The defense, the only bad thing I can say about the defense, no takeaways. Maybe generate some more turnovers, but again, giving up, in essence, 13 points. That's a good performance from them. I was getting ready to really downgrade the special teams based on Sky Moore's his fair catch at the 6-yard line, which led to the safety that gave the Cardinals a very brief lead. But Eddie Pinheiro, see, now I'm starting to call him Eddie Pinheiro.
You can't. Everybody know who you're talking about.
It's catchy.
That's true, but I'm not meaning it to be funny. It's Eddie Pinheiro. 3 for 3, clutch, all over. An A for special teams, and also I think overall an A for me.
Can I ask you this? How much of your grading had to do with the type of team that Arizona is? Because the Niners were not their sharpest defensively today. They did enough to win. Offensively, the Niners were not at their sharpest. The offensive line, I think, took a step back. They were playing a much better team in Arizona with their front, but I think the offensive line took a step back today. In the way that you evaluated the Niners and the way that you graded them, how much of Arizona's prowess had to do with how you looked at the Niners?
Rod, you know me well. You know I take everything into consideration.
That's why I asked.
Yeah. But no, I mean, this was the kind of game that I think the Cardinals had to play in order to come out of Santa Clara with a victory. And in a lot of ways, everything fell into where they wanted to be. I mean, Carlos, you read off all of those markers that almost always leads to the other team being it. So, if you go up to Jonathan Gannon before the game and say, hey, this is what's going to happen, he'd say, oh,
I'll take it.
Absolutely.
I'll take
back
it.
to the desert with a 3-0 record.
And here's the thing. If Arizona plays like this, and I think they will, against the Rams and the Seahawks, they're going to take a chunk out of those teams and possibly beat them. And let's keep it funky. And this is not to take anything away from the plays the Niners made to win this game. If Marvin Harrison and a couple of those Arizona Cardinals catch the ball, we're having a different show and a different discussion.
Before we go to, here's what I'll say. You see, the coaching matters so much.
Yes.
The Cardinals lost James Conner midway through the game, and their offense plummeted. It just went south. They did have that drive towards the end, but it didn't do anything. Niners lost Nick Bosa, lost a couple of players, nothing happened. Last week, they lost Juszczyk in the middle of the game. They lost Ben Barch. Nothing happened. Coaching matters a lot.
But if you still have Fred Warner and Christian McCaffrey and Ricky Pearsall, that makes your job as a coach a little bit easier.